Welcome to part 2 of multiple choice questions. Just a minute. Listen to the questions and options. Pause the video. Find the correct answer. Play the video. Verify your answer. This will help you to get the maximum benefit. Well, if demand for a consumer is given by the function P equal to 27 minus 3x minus x squared, where x quantity demanded, P price, the consumer's surplus at x equal to 3 is 50.5, 49.5, 31.5, 32.5. Well, it requires some calculation. You shall pause the video, work out the answer. The correct answer is 31.5. How? Look at this. The consumer surplus is given by the area PAE. This is the difference between the two areas. OAEQ minus OPEQ. We have to find these two areas. First, let us try to find the area OPEQ. This is given by price times quantity. We are given quantity x equal to 3. What is price? We have to find it out. Substitute x equal to 3 in the given function. It is 9. OPEQ. This is the amount the consumer actually pays. 3 times 9, 27. Okay. Now we have to find the area OAEQ. For this, we have to integrate the given function. The given function is integrated. The value x equal to 3 is substituted and the final value is arrived. It is OAEQ equal to 58.5. This is the amount the consumer is willing to pay. Now we have the two values. The amount the consumer is willing to pay, that is 58.5. The amount the consumer actually pays, it is 27. Consumer surplus equal to 58.5 minus 27, 31.5. That is consumer surplus. You please pause the video and go through each and every step. Very shortly, I shall try to upload a full-length discussion on this problem. Well, we shall pass on to the next question. In the given diagram, after the price change, the price line shifts from PQ to PQ1. The consumer comes to equilibrium at point B instead of point A. Then what is true of potatoes? It is a normal good. It is an inferior good. It is a given good. Nothing can be said about the nature of the good. It is a given good. Potato is a given good. How? Look at these two equilibrium points. A is on the price line PQ. After a fall in the price line becomes PQ. Now he is in equilibrium at B. The quantity of potato he buys at point B is less than the quantity of potato he buys at point A. After a fall in the price of potato, he buys less of potato. That means what? Potato is a given good. In case of given good, there is positive relation between price and quantity demanded. Which amongst the following is correct description of inverse demand function? P is a function of D. D is a function of P. D is a function of 1 by P. P is a function of D, comma 1 by Y. The correct answer is P is a function of D. Demand function is given as D is a function of P. Its inverse is P is a function of D. Please keep that in your mind. Given the demand function of a consumer D equal to 10 minus 2P, the consumer's surplus at price 2 is 2, 10, 9, 15. Correct answer is 9. How? It merits a calculation. Look at this diagram. There is a shortcut to solve this kind of problem. It's a linear demand function. So, it results in a triangle that shows the consumer surplus. The area PAE represents consumer surplus. It's a right-angled triangle. So we can use the formula to find the area of a triangle to solve this problem. For this, we must know the value of PE, that is the base, and the value of PA, that is the value of height. Okay, we shall go ahead with that. We know the value between OP. OA minus OP will give the value of PA. For this, we must know the value of A, that is y-intercept. Put D equal to 0. Solve the function. P equal to 5. The value of A is 5. 5 minus 2, that is the value of PA, that is the height of the triangle. Okay. Now we know the quantity, it is 6. How? We substitute the value of price in the given demand function. We get 6. This 6 is the distance between OQ. It is the same as PE. So we know the value of base, 6. Use these values in the formula. Consumer surplus equal to 1 by 2 PE times PA. 1 by 2 times 6 into 3, 9. Consumer surplus is 9. It also merits a full-length discussion. I will do a full video on this. Please wait and keep visiting my channel. A good is called a given good when the income effect is positive and is greater than the substitution effect, equal to substitution effect, less than substitution effect, negative and greater than substitution effect. The correct answer is negative and greater than substitution effect. We have identified 3 types of goods in economics: normal good, inferior good, and given good. In case of normal good, income effect is positive. Substitution effect is also positive. In case of inferior good, income effect is negative. Substitution effect is positive. But the negative income effect is less stronger than the substitution effect. In case of given good, income effect is negative, substitution effect is positive, but the negative income effect is greater than or stronger than the positive substitution effect. So, option D is right. For a demand function P equal to 16 minus Q minus 0.5 Q squared, the price elasticity of demand at Q equal to 4 is 0.5, 0.2, 0.7, 0.3. 0.2 is the correct answer. Look at this graph. We have to find the elasticity of demand at point E. The formula we are going to use is dq by dp into P by Q. We have to know the value of dq by dp and P by Q. We know the value of Q, it is given 4. Substitute this value in the function and find the value of P. It is also 4. We now have the value of Q and P. Then what is the value of dq by dp? We have to differentiate the given function. The given function is inverse. So we have to use implicit method. We differentiate it implicitly and get the value dq by dp equal to 1 by minus 1 minus q. Please pause the video and go through the steps slowly and try to understand. This problem also merits a full-length discussion. I will do a separate video on this and upload it very shortly. Keep visiting. Now we know the value of dq by dp. We shall substitute these values in the formula. Elasticity of demand equal to 1 by minus 1 minus q, 4 over 4 minus 1 by 5 negative 0.2. Normally we ignore the negative sign in estimating elasticity. So the elasticity value is 0.2. That is the correct value. Consider the following diagram with two parallel demand curves A, B and C, D. The price elasticity of demand at point R and S is equal. Point R is greater than that at point S. Point R is less than at point S. Point R and S is infinity. Option B is correct. Elasticity at point R is greater than elasticity at point S. We have to use the point method to measure the elasticity at point R and S. You know, according to the point method, the lower segment of the demand curve by upper segment of the demand curve gives the elasticity of demand. Use some imaginary values to find the distance between AR and RB and also CS and SD. Assume the value between AR is 2 and the value between RB is 6. Lower segment 6, upper segment 2, 6 by 2, 3. Well, that is the elasticity. 3 is the elasticity value at R. And observe the demand curve CD. The upper segment and lower segment are almost equal. So, let us assume the distance between S and D is 6 and also the distance between C and S is also 6. 6 by 6, 1. So, elasticity at point R is greater than elasticity at point S. This is how at times we have to use some imaginary values to find the elasticity and compare at two different points on a straight line demand curve. Well, the next question. For goods that are unrelated in consumption, efficiency requires that tax rates be inversely proportional to elasticity of demand. This is the definition of the benefit received principle, the second best principle, the inverse elasticity rule, the Ramsey rule. The Ramsey rule is the correct option. Why? Look at this graph. Left side graph shows an inelastic demand good. The right side represents elastic demand good. The same tax rate is applied. For this, the same tax rate is applied. In case of inelastic demand, dead weight loss is less. In case of elastic demand, dead weight loss is more. That means the tax rate must be inversely proportional to elasticity of demand. That alone will ensure maximum social efficiency. The next question. Assertion. Revealed preference theory excludes the explanation of given goods. Reason. Revealed preference theory considers only negative income elasticity of demand. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true. R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. The correct answer is A is true, but R is false. Why? Because revealed preference theory treats only normal good. It doesn't treat the inferior good and given goods. Revealed preference theory is based on positive income elasticity of demand. So it is wrong to say it is based on negative income elasticity of demand. With this, our discussion ends. We shall meet in the next session.